Hello, welcome. What is good, everyone? Tone here, and today we're going to be returning to our current Balatro run, which we are playing the red deck, which is the base deck with base difficulty, as I showcase the game here. First time playing it on the channel today. So let's see where we left off. We are in the last two antes, which is the end game here. And we were kind of building around this joker that gives us a nice little multiplier for hand contains a pair. And as I was building into making pairs consistently through stacking, at this point, eights, sixes, or eights, twos, and I guess a little bit on the aces now, we kind of upgraded into three of a kinds and full houses, which kind of trigger all these things. And I picked up this joker, which gives other uncommon jokers a times 1.5 multiplier. I did grab two of those, but they're not very good outside of that multiplier. The trading card has been letting us delete cards and get a little bit of money on top of that. We're probably really looking to transition this into a better card as we get into the harder blinds here. But I really want to upgrade both of these, so this baseball card joker almost feels like a mistake at the moment, but this could be pretty strong if my other jokers were good. They just really aren't. Well, let's see. The next base edition shop joker becomes foil, so that'd be another joker that has plus 50 chips. I don't think that's worth going for on the skip here, because the chances of us buying a joker to replace any of the other ones right now is pretty low, but if we did get a good one, I obviously would want it to be foil. I'm looking for decent uncommons or things that'll give me bigger multipliers than these current ones. So let's jump right into this small blind then and see what happens. Alright, I think this 3 was one of the cards we wanted to discard. Queens might be as well. No, it was kings, but 3 is definitely one. 6s, let's see. 3s, 5s, 6s, 7s, jacks, and kings. Maybe I get rid of the jack. I think I'll do that, so then I'll just have no jacks in my deck. Alright, now what do we got going on? Probably discard these. I should probably get rid of those 9s as well. These would be good for making a full house, but I'm holding too many other cards that it's actually probably unlikely that I get the other 3 of a kind that I need to match with these if I'm only discarding 3 cards. So I should either discard like the ace as well, or just get rid of the 9s, and I'll probably end up with another full house 3 of a kind somehow. I guess I can just get rid of the ace. Let's see what happens here. I actually got 3 9s, which is really unlikely here. So making a full house with 3 9s and the 2s seems like a pretty good play here, because I'm pretty likely to make more full houses with 3 8s and 3 2s. So that kind of worked out. I got lucky with that one, I would say. Let's do this. Actually, I wonder if I should play the 8s as the pair, because I'm more likely to get 3 more 8s than 3 more 2s after I play this. I do want to keep hitting 3 of a kinds, but if I can get 3 of a kind with the full house, it should be a lot better than the base 3 of a kind. Getting an extra 40 chips and a few more multiplier. Not too bad. 3 twos, so here's another full house. This should be a strong one. I should see about not playing the glass card. I really want to save this for the harder hands if I can. Because this gives a strong multiplier, but has a chance to be destroyed. So I might just discard these and see what happens. I have a 5 of a kind. What does that give us? 120 times 12? Damn, I should be aiming for that more often, maybe. It's a lot stronger than the full house. It's like 50% better. Even more than that. Wow, the 5 of kind's actually a strong hand. Maybe I should be aiming for that more often. Even with 9 8s in the deck, it isn't that easy to hit that. But if we just get more 8s, then maybe I could hit the 5 of a kind pretty reliably. Yeah, let's play this and see what happens. This is going to be pretty strong. We got the double triggers with the Joker here. Maybe I can get that 20 bucks finally. But this is going to trigger twice with the +4 molt. Let's see what happens with this. Hey, I got the 20 bucks. Not bad. What about you? No. Even that hand was only worth 20k. Probably partly because they were all 2s. Hey, I'll take that. $15 from that and 20 from the lucky card. Alright, what kind of jokers we got here? Plus 20 molt if the played hand contains 3 or fewer cards. That is interesting. I could take this and just play 3 of a kinds. Next, this 20 mult gets multiplied pretty well with the times 1.5 from the uncommon jokers here. The thing is, my mult is going to be so high, the plus 50 chips from this feels really valuable. What's a 3 of a kind worth? 50 times 5. I could replace the Zany Joker with it. This feels really good for our deck, though. I kind of want that. I can buy a bunch of planet cards as well. And maybe I can upgrade the 3 of a kind. It's tempting. What is this one? When a blind is selected, gain times 0.5 mult and destroy a random joker. Interesting. It's uncommon. We're going to be selecting 5 more blinds this run. Then we'd have like no jokers. The thing is, my jokers aren't that amazing. Like, buffing this up, and then like, I do need like some base like jokers that are decent. But this could replace like these 3 on the right, and I'd be fine. I would just have to maintain some kind of multiplier and base chip value from my other one. That's probably not worth grabbing, but that's really intriguing. We have a lot of money and cheap rerolls. Like, I could like keep refilling my jokers probably. Like, I think we have a deck where this could work. It's just a little bit too high variance for me, and I don't think we need to take risk like that to win, probably. I think I am going to get these planet cards. Let's see what they end up giving us. High card, straight, and 5 of a kind. Well, let's upgrade that 5 of a kind. Why not? Does this planet card only show up if I've played a 5 of a kind once? It's interesting that I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah, did that add the 5 of a kind to my hands thing here? Or is that the only reason we saw that? Wow, that's 155 times 15. Playing 5 of a kinds is probably going to be a lot stronger than playing 3 of a kinds with this plus 20 mults. Maybe I should just try to steer into that. Let's see what this one gives us. 3 of a kind, 2 pair, full house, 4 of a kind, and straight flush. Raising 4 of a kind to... It's already at 120 times 13. It's gonna be 150 times 16. Basically as good as 5 of a kind, even better. At that point. Maybe we just transition to 4 and 5 of a kinds from the full house that we've been working with. Full house would get plus 25 chips and 2 mult. So that would go to 115 and times 10. Or I could do the 3 of a kind and buy that joker. 20 and 2. So 3 of a kind would be worth 70 and 7. But then I would get the plus 20 multi instead of the other joker I have right now, which is 50 chips and 8 multi. I don't know, my gut tells me going with like the 4 and 5 of a kinds feels pretty good right here. I think that might be the direction I try to take this deck, which means I won't take this, but I might reroll these jokers. Where it's cards the hearts, earn $4 at the end of the round. Do one more reroll. 5 of a kind again, okay. So I was at 190 times 18. It says 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card when any booster pack is opened. That's pretty strong. Something I normally would like to have earlier in the run, although later in the run we are now, I have more money to open booster packs with. Like, I could probably get a few random tarot cards. The thing is, one random tarot card isn't actually that amazing. Getting like a booster pack of 3 to 5 to choose from is pretty good. I don't think this will yield enough value at this point, especially to ditch one of these jokers right now. Alright, let's just go next round. This would give me $1 per hand played this run, which is $32. That's a lot of money. We would make $10 in interest, 4 from playing this, probably like 2 from hands. It's like 16 bucks. We might make like 19 bucks if I played this from playing this. Which is a little more than half of what we get from skipping it. But then I get to see the shop. This would give me enough money to like re-roll the shop a few times, but then you don't get the boosters when you re-roll. I think we just play this. Alright, anything here for us to delete? 6 is perfect to delete. We only have 1 of them in my deck currently, so let's just discard that. And then what? I'm looking for like a 4 or 5 of a kind or something. Or just discard all these. Stick with the 8s and the 2s. There's the full house. If I play a full house that's made up of 8s and 2s, I'm like a lot less likely to find a 4 or 5 of a kind in my 8s and 2s. The 8s are where I'm most likely to do it, so I think I'm just going to discard these again and see what happens. There's a 4 of a kind of 8s. 150 times 16. I think I just play that and not try to get the 5 of a kind. Throw the 9 in just to get out of my hand. Yeah, that's a pretty big hand right there. I have a 4 of a kind of 2s. My lucky twos. I won't get that double two multi. Tempted to discard to fish for that other two. How many cards do I have left? 19. Discarding 4 cards looking for one single card doesn't seem worth it. Let's just play these. That 2 with the plus mult on it is pretty strong with this Joker though. It'd be nice to have that here. Nothing from my lucky cards. Lucky ace here. I don't need that much to win. This full house probably wins for us. Let's discard these and see if anything interesting comes up. Kind of thinking that if I got another ace, then I can just roll on this lucky ace, and maybe we get a very small chance of getting like 20 bucks. It's basically any full. Hey, it happened. That was worth it. Unlikely, but worth it. So we take those shots because that basically was at 0 cost to us. Got a lot of money now. What is this? Creates up to 2 random planet cards, but we have to have room. I do like that. Earn $3 for each discarded 7. The rank changes every round. That's going to be tough for us because I don't have a lot of ranks outside of like 8s and 2s. So what I'm going to have to do is open one of these packs and use this card so I can open up room to make planet cards with this. Make 20 bucks. Make 14 bucks. Convert cards to hearts. We really don't care about the suits, right? So I should just take the money. I should use this, turn a card into a steel card. Steel cards are cards that we want to stay in hand. And I was saving this because I could basically play this anytime I play a hand to get this times 1.5 multi easy. Maybe it's worth saving this for the boss blind. So I had a little bit of trouble hitting this 50,000. 70k with a like detriment effect. Am I gonna have trouble with that? I don't know. I have so much money. I'd rather get the 2 planet cards, and we can get more tarot cards that give us value later. So let's play this on. I don't know, the 5. Is that a card that'll stay in my hand? Most likely. Oh, I think it gets triggered twice possibly with hack as well. Yeah, let's try that. So the steel card gives a times 1.5 mult while it's in our hand. Stays in our hand, not the hand that we're playing. And yeah, I'll just take the 20 bucks. We'll buy and use this. Flush and full house. We'll use the full house. I feel like I should just sell the flush. I know $1 feels like nothing. Okay, I could turn 2 cards into mult cards. Against some mult 8s could be pretty strong. Can make something a lucky card. I can increase the rank of up to 2 cards by 1. Which doesn't really get me into any ranks that I'm like trying to load my deck with. I create random tarot cards, or the gold card, which I don't care about. I really like the mult cards with these 2 8s popping up here. And let's use some rerolls. 15 mult when 0 discards are remaining. 2 chips for each remaining card in the deck. I do want something that just gives me chips, but this ain't it. Because this won't give me more than like the foil on this most of the time. Played cards with diamond suit give +4 mult when scored. This could be very strong. But none of my 8s are diamonds. Wait, never mind. 2 of my 8s are diamonds. 1 of my 2s is a diamond. If that popped up for like hearts, I'd be all over it. I could turn some of them into diamonds with tarot cards, but I don't know. I don't think this is the multi-direction we're going. +15 with the 1 in 4 chance to be destroyed. Played cards with even rank give +4 mult when scored. Now hold up. This is better than the diamonds thing, because I have 8s and 2s. So now if I play 3 8s, I'm getting +12 mult. If I'm playing 4 8s, I'm getting +14 mult. If I'm playing a 5 of a kind of 8s, I'm getting 20 mult. On the 2s, they're getting scored twice. So if I play 3 2s, then I'm getting 24 mult. This is looking pretty strong. At the very least, it's better than the Zany Joker. I wonder if I replace the Jolly Joker with it. Even though I really like the chips that this is giving us. This mult is pretty low. I think I'm going to replace the Jolly Joker with this. I hope I'm not undervaluing the chips that was giving us, but the base hands that we're playing give us a decent chunk of chips already. Reroll this one more time. Enhances 2 selected cards to mult cards. I'll buy that. This is +5 hand side, reduces by 1 every round. So it'll reduce 1, 2, 3. It'll reduce by 3 by the time I get to the final blind. It's uncommon. Tempted to replace this with this, but the +50 chips on this might be more valuable. Do I get rid of the Zany Joker for this? Because what this would do is it would really let me just play like 5 of a kinds. For a while. And make it more likely that I hit like 5 of a kind with like the 2. It would be another uncommon, so it gives me this times 1.5 mult. I might replace the Zany Joker with it. I don't really want to give up this 50 chips. But if it means I'm playing 4 and 5 of a kinds instead of like full houses, that's like 5, 8 mult, decent chunk of chips. I don't know. I guess it does make more sense to replace this one. Although it also gives me the times 1.5 multi from the baseball card because it's uncommon. Which that is probably worth about as much as this at least. Okay, I think that times 1.5 multi makes it worthwhile. I don't know, let's reroll this one more time. 4 of a kind upgrade. 180 times 19. The 4 of a kind is on par with the 5 of the kind. Which is pretty good because I can... If I'm playing 4 of a kinds, I can make more of these. 1 in 4 chance to add foil, holographic, or polychrome edition to a random joker. Yeah, let's just use that. Nope. Do I go for another reroll? Nah, we'll save our money at this point. Okay, next round. The wheel. 1 in 7 cards will get drawn face down. And we need to score 70 plus. That's a lot of cards. Alright. Well, what do I want to delete? The trading card up here. I guess we're looking to delete 3s, 5s, 7s, and kings primarily. There's a 7. Let's just get rid of that. Now... Wait, so can I tell if this is an 8 or a 2? Not really. Should I discard cards? Probably keep the queen, because a ×2 molt on like a full house is probably pretty strong, right? This would apply while it's in my hand, so if I played it at the end of a hand with this, it would multiply all of these. That could be pretty good if I had 2 queens. 10s we can get rid of, the 9 we can get rid of. Let's discard all this and see what happens. Ooh, steel card. That's going to be strong. Yeah, so that means it's more likely that I have cards in my hand like steel to play. Aha! We know this is either a 2 or a 3 now, due to the ranking order. It's very likely to be a 2. I did get the 2 queens as well, if I wanted to go that route. I should just play these 5 cards. If I make them molt cards, I should make the 8s molt cards, because I'm more likely to make strong hands with the 8s. I got the 20 molt on. Okay, this might win. Indeed it did. That was a big hand. Alright, cash out 18 bucks. Voucher, tarot cards appear twice as frequently in the shop. Yeah, let's do that because I like the tarot cards. Earn $5 or 3 if more face cards are... If 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. That's not going to happen much because I don't have many face cards in my deck. That's double the rank of the lowest card held in hand to molt. We have a lot of low cards in my deck, so that's also probably not very good. Alright, let's see some planet cards. Full house, flush, and pair. We'll take the full house. Straight flush, flush, 3 of a kind. I guess we'll take the 3 of a kind. This guy came up again, but I think we're past that. The total sell value of all current jokers. That's a pretty easy purchase. Roll again. Plus 150 chips if the played hand contains a 4 of a kind. Now this is what I was looking for. What would I drop for that? I guess I drop this. But this gives me 50 chips and times 1.5 molt. The re-trigger actually became pretty strong with this. Is this not actually good anymore? I wish I knew what my average multiplier has been, because I feel like this number of chips is going to be stronger than adding multiplier, but I think these are adding like a lot of multiplier at this point. Maybe I don't pick this up. Like I think even... Dang, I think I don't. I mean, I just got 100,000 chips just playing a random hand of 2s, although I did get the plus 20 multiplier on it. But that plus 20 multiplier actually isn't that unlikely when I'm playing these hands of 2s, because I have 2 lucky cards and they get played twice. Dang, I think I don't pick this up, which is wild. I just think our multipliers are too strong. What else we get? Times 2 mult, loses mult per card discarded. This is uncommon. I could go ahead and replace it with this trading card, and I would lose the 50 chips from this. That would be a lot of extra mult. Let's just use this. Free 15 bucks. I think I will do that. Sell and buy. Let's roll this again. Enhances 2 cards to bonus cards. Here's another one that gives a lot of chips, although it gives less than the one I just passed up, so I guess we're not going for that. Now getting bonus cards for more chips could be pretty good. Pick that up. I'll go to the next round. Alright. Blind skip gives $1 per unused discard this run. That's a lot of dollars. 43. Rerolls the next shop start at 0. That's not very good. All cards debuffed until 1 joker is sold. Ouch, that means I'm gonna have to sell a joker. That's a big downside. I could reroll it. Wait, it's only 100,000 though. We got that with like 1 hand. Yeah, we'll probably be fine. I'm afraid that we re-roll into something that like completely bricks our deck, like all 8s are debuffed. And I can still make like 5 of a kind with debuffed cards, but I wouldn't get like this because they don't get scored, so I wouldn't get like the 20 mult that this would give me. I wouldn't get the re-triggers for like the other bonuses. I would just get all these other flat multipliers, but this is actually like, this even Steven is like seeding my multipliers right now. So I don't think I could give that up. Interesting. I think we probably get rid of the turtle bean at that point. And we could actually get the benefit from this before we sell it, because it just gives us more hand size. I don't know what happens when we sell this while we have like more than 8 cards in our hand. Hopefully it doesn't like randomly discard them. We'll have to see what happens with that. I don't want this money. We have a ton of money already. I'd rather see the shop, so let's just hit select. I have 2 4 of a kinds here. Probably not going to be playing that ace. Discard all these. Oh, I forgot about this multiplier thing. That's the glass 8. Oh, let's see. Just play this 4 of a kind. I got the 20 mult on that. Oh my god, I got it twice. Okay, this is probably going to win for us. You see how I had like 800 multiplier and 200 chips? When you have more multiplier than base chips, then adding chips, it gives you like way more value than adding more multiplier. Now that multiplier was so high because I got an extra plus 40 from the lucky 2s. But actually just seeing that now makes me think that the plus 150 chips was probably more valuable than like this or this. Oh well, that's hindsight. Okay, so this might upgrade one of our jokers. Just use it. Nope. I've literally never seen that work. Let's see the planets. 5 of a kind. Easy. Alright, and I have these tarot cards up here we could use as well. So let's see what I've got here. Increases the rank of 2 cards by 1. Have a 7, so I can make another 8, which is really valuable. I could turn a king into an ace as well. And then I have 6 aces. Which I think is as many 2s as I have. It is. That sounds like what I should be using. I can make something lucky, gold. Get 15 bucks, and I can create 2 planet cards in. Okay, none of these other ones are actually... I mean, getting another lucky 2 would be kind of sick, but I think upgrading these sounds awesome. But before I do that, I should use these if I can. Create mult cards and bonus cards. Clearly the chips are what's really important here, so I'm going to turn my 8s into chips, or bonus cards which give extra chips. Kind of want to make the aces mult cards. You know what? Should have been upgrading my 2s with the bonus, because they get counted twice at the moment while I have hack. Should at least turn one of them into a mult. Maybe I'll turn the other 8 into a mult. And then let's increase the rank of these. Another 8's another 8. I got rid of all my kings and all my 7s. Interesting deck we've got here. Down to 38 cards. Plus 3 mult whenever a booster pack is skipped. Nope, no thank you. Let's reroll 50 chips if we have a pair. 1 free reroll per shop. Nope. Full house. May as well use that. Times 4 mult every 6 hands played. 5 remaining. Interesting. I haven't seen a joker like this in this game. This is like in Slay the Spire where you have relics that you want to like set up. I mean, I could set this up in the next hand so that we get like one huge hand at the start to win the boss blind. I could play 4 hands. It's uncommon as well. I get rid of the turtle bean for that? I think I will. I don't know, the turtle bean was pretty solid, but what else do we get here? Free money. Joker I don't care about. Alright, we'll leave it there. I'll do one more reroll. I should probably reroll down to 50. So I get max interest next shop, and then I can reroll as much as I want in the following shop. Nope. That was the one that would upgrade a joker. Alright, let's try one more. Free money. Create a free double tag. So I could skip this and get 2 rerolls the next shop start at 0. I wonder if that applies to the next 2 shops. Either way, there aren't any shops after that. Alright, let's go to the next round. Okay. Discard all of these. Let's throw out that flush. The aces are still a lot worse than my twos, I think, because my twos have more upgrades. Dang, that bean that gave me a bigger hand size would be really good right now. I want to leave the 5 in here. I'm about to play a 3 of a kind, which is like weak. I have 3 2s left and 7 8s left, so let's just play a 3 of kind of the 2s. I'm gonna throw the queen in just to get rid of it. I'll leave the 5 here because that's giving us a lot of extra score. Wait, hold up. I need to set this up. Do I need to play this 5 just so I don't win too easily? I think I do. Let's play this. This shouldn't win for us. Oh, maybe it will. 2s are really strong for us right now. Okay, that didn't come close. Alright. Well, I have 5 of a kind of 8s. That should win for us, right? Pretty handily, I would hope. Ooh, I think I need to math that out. So 5 of a kind is 225 times 21. We get 225. It's 5 8s. It's 40. It's 2 of these is giving 30 each. That's another 60. I think that's all the chips we get. And the multi would be 21. Plus 4 mult on each of these, and then this goes plus 4. So it's another 24 mult, so 21 plus 24. And then we're getting times 1.5 times 1.91 times 1.5. Times 1.5. My math says that's like 94,276. That should comfortably win if I didn't screw that up. Alright, so yeah, let's just play random hands. Trying to trigger this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last hand, so we have to play. Look, I have all 8s. Alright, 5 of a kind. Okay. I got the turtle bean back. Getting this before the last fight is kind of interesting. Add up to 2 playing cards to our deck. What do we got here? 10, 7, stone card, a jack, and a 10. We don't want any of these. Give me the 8s. It's an Arcana pack. Destroy 2 cards. copy a card, turn a card into a stone card. Destroy a 3. I think I should turn a 3 into an 8. Select 2 cards, convert the left card into the right card. Very nice. I guess we're going to reroll a lot. Get some planet cards. 5 of a kind is even stronger. High card, sure. +1 mult per hand played, -1 mult per discard. Too late for that. Destroys up to 2 cards. Kind of late for that too. I think I'll just buy it, why not? Played aces, give +20 chips and 4 mult when scored. Turns a card into a gold card. This guy again. This Joker gains +3 chips per discarded diamond card. The suit changes every round. Man, if I got this like a few antes ago, this would have been incredible. This is like exactly the kind of card I was looking for. It's uncommon, but this is something that scales over like multiple rounds. Creates 2 random tarot cards. What is this? When blind is selected, destroy the Joker to the right and permanently add double its sell value to this multiplier. It's going to be a small multiplier. +1 mult per tarot card used this run. 30 mult. That's a lot of tarot cards. So that easily beats this out. Except when I play 2s. Alright, one more. Played cards with club suit, give 4 mult when scored, and it's foil, so it gets 50 chips. Selects cards into spades. Alright. Let's go to the next round. The Verdant Leaf. Oh, I can't re-roll this if I wanted to. I wish I knew what options it could re-roll into, because I feel like we probably are better off re-rolling this, but I'm just really concerned that there's something that would really brick our run. So I get to play one more hand, and then this becomes ×4 mult. Am I selling a Joker? I don't know. Now that I got rid of the thing that was giving me multiplier based on the cards I played, and I just get flat 30 multiplier, I might be able to win with debuff cards and just relying on my Jokers and hand strength. Can we calculate this out? Let's see, because a 5 of a kind is 260 times 24. This should be easy to figure out, right? So base 260. Nothing's gonna add chip, so it's just gonna be that base 260. And then 24 plus 30, potentially higher than 30, but let's just say plus 30. Then just my other multipliers, right? So times 1.5 times 1.91 times 1.5 times 1.5, and I am kind of curious what if I would get it even without this times 4 multi. That would be about 90,000. So the times 4 multi should get us there easy, right? Because times 4 is like, yeah, a really big number. So I think I just keep all my cards here, and then I look for a 5 of a kind. Which should be easy to find with 8s. So I need to play one more hand to get this multiplier. Okay, active. There's a 5 of a kind. I should technically play these, but I think I'm not going to get cute with it. There we go, 370,000 with all debuffed cards. GG. That was a really cool run. And now in Balatro, you can go endless and keep playing, which is really popular, but I'm not really into at the moment, because a lot of people just like to go until they get shut down. But when I'm strategizing, I like to aim for like the goal of like beating this hand. That's why I just spent all my money for like no reason, because it was going to be worthless afterwards. But yeah, there's an endless mode here, which I know people are really into. So that's another thing that people are going to enjoy playing in this game. But I think I'm mostly just going to be trying to beat 8 at like higher difficulties. Is probably where I'm going to find my fun in the game. But sometimes you'll get like a juicy deck where going endless to see how far it goes is always going to be fun. But yeah, Balatro, that was a super fun run. Can I not look at my deck from here? Which is a shame. Kind of want to like analyze things, but I guess not. We got really strong at the end there with some of these jokers. This baseball card joker, I guess it worked out in the end because those multipliers started really stacking. I guess what really helped though was leveling up our hands and getting those 4 and 5 of a kinds to be really big, because that gave us a good base to start multiplying off of. And then we had always like this one big card here where this was giving me, at first it was 8 and then 12 multiplier, and then we upgraded to the one that gave us +4 per even card, so it was giving us 20, sometimes 40 when I was playing the 2s, and then this one was giving me 30 mult, so that's a huge base for all these multiplicative multipliers to start kicking in and timesing that by 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5, and at that point you're getting like an exponential growth, which is pretty big. But yeah, like the major thing that was hurting us was we didn't have a high base value of chips, because our multiplier was getting in like the hundreds and our chips weren't getting higher than like 200-300 depending on the hand we were playing. But I don't think we really had room to increase the chips that much, because these multipliers like actually get better the more you get, so it was really hard to pass up on those. But yeah, I think I probably, this baseball card joker that turned all our uncommons into times 1.5 multis, I liked it in principle, but I actually didn't find that many uncommon cards that I liked. That one we got at the end that we could have scaled to give like high chip values from discarding other cards. That one would have been so good if we found that early. We probably would have been like hitting million plus like round scores with no problem if we wanted to with that. So I don't know if this is always going to be underwhelming or if I just kind of got unlucky with the uncommons we had, like we saw. I also played with a fresh profile here, so maybe there's jokers we could unlock that would have been better. Speaking of unlocks. Because there are 150 unlockable jokers, so playing the game is just like completely different. And like I said, I have a profile here where I did the unlock all thing, which I recommend making a new profile if you do that, because it disables achievements if you're into that. But when you start playing with this, like, there's just so much more variety. Like, we kept seeing the same jokers over and over when I was re-rolling too. But yeah, that's Balatro. This game is super fun. I really enjoyed this run, and I'm going to play it some more here on the channel for sure. But I highly recommend it, and that's what Balatro is all about, the new poker-themed roguelike that everyone is really into at the moment. But that's it for me for now. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I'll see you guys next time. Before I do go, I will remind everyone to check out the links in the description below. You can find my Patreon down there if you want to show some support for me and my work. That's over at patreon.com/tonehack. You can also find my Discord down there if you want to come and chat with me and the rest of the wonderful community there. And Balatro is quite a hit over there right now. A lot of us are talking about it and sharing our runs. But that is it for me. Take it easy, everyone. See you all next time. Later, guys.